Hi, friends and family. My name is Carmen Cruz, and I love to teach the Bible. This channel is called The Turning Point of Your Heart and is dedicated to teach Bible topics, Bible passages, and Bible books. Today, I am presenting you with a video that was recorded in 2017 as part of a seminar at my father's eyes Bible Institute. And the seminar was on the end times, and the topic is Habakkuk, finding hope and joy in Habakkuk, in the book in Habakkuk for the end times. Today I am adding an introduction to it. Also, if you wish to give an offering, it will be greatly appreciated. The information to do so is in the description box. There you will find my Venmo and PayPal. Without further ado, let's watch the video on Habakkuk. One of the topics that I wanted to include here is that hope, that joy and that hope. And I was thinking about Habakkuk, the minor prophet Habakkuk. He prophesied to Judah, to the southern kingdom, in a time when there was so much violence, and he was telling the Lord, he was kind of crying out to the Lord and complaining, Lord, why do you let me see these things, so much violence in here? But then the Lord answered him, okay, if I would tell you what I'm going to do, you wouldn't believe it. And that was it. He was going to use the Chaldeans, those terrible people, violent people. Chaldeans are the same as Babylonians. So that's when Judah was taken to Babylon captive, and the temple and Jerusalem both were destroyed. Okay, so that's what God did. And then God and Habakkuk talk back and forth, and then in Habakkuk 2, they were describing about, he was describing about the violence. That was one of his complaints, violence, drunkenness, idolatry, and usury. So it was just like today, and it's like an archetype of today's nations, so this that we are, encountering today too. And so then he says, okay, let me see what the Lord is going to answer me after all this. So he positioned himself in the rampart to hear God, to see what God was going to say. And that was when God kept talking to him. He talked to him about bringing Babylon to destroy them because of all their wickedness. And then Habakkuk began to complain, then why these people that are more wicked than us are going to come and destroy us, you see? But and through all that, Habakkuk was expecting, he knew, because the Lord told him, write the vision in the tablet. So he knew that it was a sure word. It was going to happen. Wait for it. It's going to happen. And it did happen. So can you imagine Habakkuk? And it even explains it in the book, how his lips trembled. He was so terrified and scared because he knew what was going to happen. But within all that, this hymn in chapter 3 of Habakkuk was amazing. How he said, Lord, like if God was his strength, opposite of what the Babylonians, he described them as strength was their God. Do you see the difference? Okay, strength is my God. No, God is my strength. So as Christians, God is my strength. So that's what we have for these times that are coming. Just as Habakkuk was saying it, and he said it, he described it real well. God is my strength. And then in that hymn in Habakkuk 3, he began to say, it doesn't matter. Let's read. The fig tree should not blossom, and there be no fruit on the vines, though the yield of the olive should fail, and the fields produce no food, though the food should be cut off from the fold, and there is no cattle in the stalls. Yet I will exult in the Lord. I will rejoice in the God of my salvation. The Lord God is my strength, and he has made my feet like hinds feet and makes me walk on my high places. That's our hope, and that's so real. Because if you notice, he's not saying he will. He's saying he is. He is my strength. He has made my feet like hinds feet and makes me walk on my high places. So what I want to leave you with today is that it doesn't matter what, yes, things, things are bad actually right now. They might get worse, but like Habakkuk said, and because he knew they were going to get worse, so he knew that God was his strength. And he said, I will rejoice in the Lord because the Lord is my strength, you see? Because he makes my feet like hinds feet and makes me walk on my high places. So that's, as we know, because we know that. And I really, with this, I encourage you to keep studying the Bible, to keep coming to Bible school, invite people, talk to people about Jesus. Because like Alan said, we have our family, we have our friends that they're not safe. And we don't want them, to be like that. So God is our strength. And he will make us walk on those high places. No matter what will happen, he's our strength. So we have that in him. Thank you.